So welcome to my Qigong Makes You Strong video. So this practice is quite a strong practice for conditioning the body. So we're going to use more stronger of the Qigong practices to get us moving and to wake us up. So here I'm starting with a little bit of wave breathing. So one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. And we're breathing into the belly, into the chest, and then letting go on the exhale. So it's like this wave of energy that comes up the spine on the inhale, and then relaxes and releases and lets go on the exhale. So filling up and letting go, massaging your spine. A lovely way to just gently open the body, feet rooted into the ground. So really feel your feet pushing in as you open. So we're changing the movement here to a bit of spinal cord breathing. So similar and yet a little bit deeper. Inhale, expanding the chest. Exhale, rolling in. So again, working with the spine, sinking the tail. So we start to bring that movement more into the legs, into the feet, and opening the chest. Finding your own pace to do this. So I'm using quite a strong breath to open, and you can go more slowly, more gently, if that's better for you. So I'm starting to add a bit of a squat here. So we're sinking into the tail, using those glutes, the most strong, powerful muscle of the body. So we're really working the glutes to open and to receive. And a release. So we'll have a little shake. Just loosening off the body before we start. Whatever wants to shake, just shake it out. I'm here tapping my heels on the ground. That helps to bring this shaking rhythm through the whole body. And letting a nice long exhale through the open mouth, relaxing the jaw, the neck, the head, shoulders, hips. And shaking onto one leg, so we release one hip, lifting the other foot. And you can play with this. Coming back to the middle, feel nice and aligned, and then shifting to the other side. Helps to really loosen through the pelvis. And then shaking out the hands, the shoulders, whatever needs to shake. And releasing off. Let it all go. And taking a pause. Just letting that energy settle before we come into our spinal twist. So tapping on the gate of life. Tapping on the lower back, the hips, the belly. Waking up our lower dantian center. And here I'm doing a little bit of more of a stronger tap, so using the fist to connect right into the belly center and the lower back, just above the sacrum. So we connect to Ming Men and the lower dantian, these powerful acupressure points relating to our belly center, our lower dantian. And then the arms are swinging a little bit higher, releasing tension from shoulders, connecting to the kidneys on the lower back. So nice deep breaths. This is a nice way to open the lungs. And coming back to the belly. Slowing it down. And take a pause. So we're coming into our arm swinging. So this is a strong practice for something called Fang Song Gong, which I love the name. It means, what does it mean? It means happy, relaxed. A can we be relaxed and open? So these movements are coming from our legs, so a nice arm swinging. So we're doing strong movements today, really getting the energy, the blood to move. I'm taking the movement, the swing into the lower back, so bending the knees, swinging the arms up. This helps to strengthen the back of the body. And we can go quite gently and slowly, or we can go quite strongly as I'm showing you here today. Pumping the blood through the whole body, so really strong legs. So the arms can be soft and relaxed. So here from the front, Fang Song Gong, happy, relaxed. So keep that smile on your face if you can. The art of relaxation, that's what it really means, Fang Song Gong. How can we relax whilst being really active? How can we soften when in movement? And this is the art of Qigong, really, is that if we can remain relaxed and soft, then the energy channels can open and our Qi can move better. So here I'm holding my arms into the air. It's a really nice way of clearing the channels in the arms. And it's not about powering through or overly straining to keep the arms up. We keep the shoulders relaxed, keep the neck open and spacious, and we pause. We listen to the body and let the body breathe. Really notice the breath here. Deep, full breaths, expanding the ribs, expanding the belly. And then when you're ready, we're going to slowly bring the hands down. And then we're going to start to circle the Qi. So the microcosmic orbit. We imagine the energy rolling up the back of the body and down the front. So as we lift up, the head lifts, and as we sink, the chin drops. So we start to come into that C curve of the spine. So we lift and open and sink and curve in, changing direction. So gathering up and sinking down. Nice strong legs. So we're really bringing that energy up from the earth and then sinking down. Circulating the Qi, this time from the front to the back. Really good for our spines, our strong legs. Connecting to that power in the body as we sink and lift. So this time we spread the arms, the same movement, but with a big swing of the arms. So sinking a little bit deeper here. So if that's good for you, sinking the tail, coming into a deep squat, and then lifting up. So on the inhale we lift, and on the exhale we sink, sink, sink. See if you can really let the tail come right back so you don't put any pressure on your knees. So we use the glutes here, we use the strong muscles of the legs. Take the pressure off the knees. Circulating the Qi. Inhale up the back. Exhale down the front. And change direction. So inhale as we lift. Exhale, sink. Following your breath, your movement. I'm doing these movements quite fast today, So it makes it more energizing. But really look after your body as you go. This is a more strong Qigong than I often teach. It's really helpful for conditioning the body. And then take a pause. Let the energy settle. Really notice the qi, the breath that's moving. And another deep squat. So we turn to one side. So inhale as you come up. Exhale as you bend forwards. And then sweep around to the opposite side. This is really good for the back. Strengthening the kidneys. And at the same time, relaxing and opening the heart. So one of the 8 brocades, one of the strong exercises for the kidneys, the lower back, strong legs, really an important foundation for our practice. And then the heart, the lungs, the chest, the upper body can relax and soften. Inhale up, exhale down, and this time we're going to come to the center and up. Inhale from the center, down from the side, and inhale back up the center. Deep, full breaths. Let the breath lead you. Okay, and then taking a pause. Bringing the feet in. Have a little shake out. The legs probably feeling a bit tired by now. Okay, this next exercise is called chopping wood. And here we reach forward and then gather back in. So there's a reaching forwards and then a gathering back to the center. So we lift up through the legs, pushing forwards, and then as we sink, we gather back and we curl the spine a little bit. So inhale as you reach, stretch the arms, and exhale as you gather in. Chopping wood. So this is a strong practice, really for the legs, for the hips, for the pelvis, and then opening the chest. It's like all of the body moving together in alignment. So it really helps us to sink through the pelvis, to really wake up that power center of your pelvis. And at the same time, aligning the movements with your shoulders and your spine. Okay, so we're going to change the movement to a bit of rolling the dough. So it's the same movement with the legs and hips, but we're just changing the arms. So we reach forwards and sink back. Great practice for conditioning the whole body. So imagine the tips of your fingers really expanding and opening. It's like we can really open those energy channels through the arms and then sinking back into the power of your legs. Whole body working together. Strengthening your body from the inside. Aligning breath and movement. Enhancing the flow of energy through all of the organs. Okay, we're changing the movement here. So we're combining the two. Rolling the dough into chopping wood. So we come back to the center and reach forwards, expand. And then come back to the shoulders, reaching forwards. Gathering in. So it's a real opening out. And then gathering in. Building strength. Building power in these simple movements so that the body can relax. It's like the muscles can relax, the nervous system relaxes, the organs start to function well together. So different from the way that we train in the gym, opening and gathering. This natural flow of energy enhancing us, connecting to our internal power, gathering back to lower dantian, this power center of the belly, the pelvis, and releasing through the lungs, the heart, middle dantian. Great, and take a pause. And just notice how it is just to stand in stillness, aligning the body. So we have a saying, stand like a mountain, move like a river. So in this, we're standing in the mountain, the stillness of your body, and then tuning into the movement of qi within you, the movement of the river of energy, the river of breath, the blood flow, tingling, heat, coolness. Yeah, what do you notice? And then we're going to step out and we're going to come into our flow practice. A nice wide stance, pushing forwards from the heart, hands rise to the sky, and then pushing down to the horizon. So we pause here, take an inhale, and on the exhale, scooping up. Inhale to the heart, exhale forwards. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, sink and pause. Take a breath. When you're ready, scooping up and pushing forwards. Hands lift to the sky and floating back down. So moving with your breath. Let your breath be powerful. This is our power Qigong. Lifting up and sinking. So take an inhale, nice sinking down, and when you're ready, you gather up to the heart space and you push forwards on the exhale. Inhale, hands float to the sky. Exhale, sink and hold. When you're ready, scooping up, pushing forwards. Hands lift, hands float down, hold the position. And when you're ready, scooping up. So I call this one the immortal flow. So we're really opening all of the energy channels with this powerful flow practice. So the strength of the mountain and the softness of the river. How do we combine these two in our practice? So strong position, but allowing everything to be soft in the center. Stretching up, floating down, gathering up. So your pace. I'm going quite fast in this video because I really want to build the qi today. But if it's too fast for you, slow it right down. Matching movement with breath. And then we're shifting into parting clouds. So hands come up, across in front of the heart, and then opening out to the sky. So we scoop up from the earth and release down the sides. So in this one, we're moving the qi through the whole system. A simple flow practice, parting the clouds, melting tension, releasing stress. Let the shoulders be soft. Let your back of your body support you. So bringing the feet in, and we're going to do the parting of the clouds with our feet together. So get comfortable, get aligned. Parting the clouds. So we're adding a little twist, a turn to one side. And back to the center. So we're really in the softer part of the practice now. See if you can let your shoulders really be relaxed, your breath soft, gentle, moving the chi through the whole aura. So we come to the center, and then we turn to one side, and back to the center, parting the clouds. And then we're going to step out to one side. So we're going to bring the movement through the legs, through the feet. So we're rocking heel to toe. We're doing parting the clouds forwards with one leg forward. So this is a lovely one for opening the heart and connecting to the strength, the power of the back of the body. So the movement always coming from the feet. As we push forwards and then exhale, sink back onto the back leg. Inhale, reach forwards. Exhale, sink back. And then to the other side. Parting the clouds to the side. I love this movement for softening the whole of the upper body. Spreading the chi through your aura, through your energy field. Last one. And back to the center. And then let's gather the chi down the midline, back to lower dantian. So we're going to come into a series of standing postures now. So standing in alignment. So hands are at the belly. Really allow the belly, the posture to breathe. So notice how you're breathing. Hands connecting to your lower dantian. Shoulders relaxed. Aligning the head over the heart, over the belly. Softening through the hips. Softening through the tailbone. Slight bend in the knees. Relaxed ankles. And feet, toes rooting down into the earth. So these standing postures are so helpful for building energy in the body and releasing tension. So now we move the hands up to the heart. So this is embrace the tree, or standing in emptiness. So in this posture, can you allow your shoulders to relax and soften? Allow your energy, your chi, to hold you up, to support you. And really drop inside. Notice what's happening within. We won't hold these postures for too long, but really notice how it is. So if you're powering through, if you're trying to force your way through this, then you can let your shoulders soften. You can bring your arms down to the original position if that's better. But if you can hold it, just allow yourself to hold this. See if you can soften through the back of the neck. And allow the crown of the head to kind of float to the sky whilst your feet are sinking into the earth. So in this posture, we allow the tension of the body to melt. It's like ice melting to water. So noticing where you're holding tension, and see if you can just breathe in there and let it soften. Standing like a mountain, Qi flowing like a river. And then bringing the hands down, and we'll come up to the upper dantian, so the mind. So we won't hold this one for quite as long as it's quite strong. So connecting to the mind. So imagine that your mind is like the clear blue sky. Clear and bright. Allow the spine to be long, like the crown of the head is being pulled up towards the sky. And whilst the root, the tail, the feet are sinking, connecting to Mother Earth. Melting, softening, tension dissolving. And then turning the hands towards the sky. So 2 hands hold the clouds, hold the heavens. 2 hands hold the heavens. So we're pushing up, shoulders relaxed. Check your posture, check your alignment. Belly soft, heart open. And let this position breathe. Notice where the river of your breath is opening you. Is expanding and emptying. And then slowly bringing the hands down. We'll hold the posture with the arms out to the sides. Nice strong arms. Feel the shoulder blades really supported on the back of the body. Palms pushing out. Chest relaxed. Find that inner smile. We're nearly at the end of the practice. Can you enjoy this holding? Can you enjoy the strength and power of your body? Qigong really does make you strong. And then bringing the hands down. Placing one hand in the other, just below the belly button, below lower dantian. And we're going to start to gather the qi in to finish. So on the inhale, one hand circles out, draws back in, and on the exhale we draw all of that qi back down to the center. Like a golden nectar that you're receiving through the core, the midline of the body. Letting that elixir of qi, of life, come back to your center. Body aligned, open, full of energy, full of qi. Both hands together as we come into our closing. Draw the qi down. And then pause, hands on the belly, feet together. And then let your body just soften and flow like the river. Stepping off the mountain into the river, let your body sway. Let the qi open you. Nothing to hold on to. feet rooted, like bamboo in the wind. Coming back to your center, body aligned. Beautiful. Thank you for practicing with me.